You know, wheel load balance is absolutely fundamental to railway safety. Get it wrong, and you risk disaster. For years, getting it right has been more of an art than a science. But now, a digital transformation is changing the entire game. So, here's what we're going to cover: the basic physics, why balancing is so tough, the new digital solution, the incredible results it's getting, and what it all means for the future. All right, let's start with the basics. It all comes down to the forces at play right where the wheel meets the rail. When those forces get out of whack, things can go very wrong very fast. We're talking specifically about something called flange climbing derailment. That's when the wheel literally gets pushed up and over the rail, and it's all because of an imbalance between two key forces. And this right here is the critical ratio. You need the downward force, Q, to be much bigger than the sideways force, Y. If a wheel gets too light, even a normal sideways nudge can be enough to lift it right off the track. Okay, so if the physics are clear, why is balancing so hard? Well, for a long time, it's been treated like a black art, relying more on a technician's gut feeling than on hard data. And that's because there are just so many variables. Everything from tired springs to tiny twists in the frame can throw the whole system off. It's an incredibly complex puzzle to solve manually. This complexity leads to a really inefficient trial and error process. Technicians measure, make a guess, adjust, then do it all over again, sometimes for days. It's slow and imprecise. But this is where the modern solution comes in. We're finally moving away from all that guesswork and into the world of precision engineering that gets it right on the very first try. And this isn't just a small improvement. It's a total paradigm shift. We're going from reacting with a guess to predicting the perfect fix with a mathematical model. The new process is so much smarter. You take one set of precise measurements, feed it to an algorithm, and it tells you exactly what adjustments to make. One fix, one final check, and you're done. So, does it actually work? Let's look at the results from a major operator that used this exact digital solution to fix a really serious safety problem. They were dealing with a fleet-wide imbalance of 12%. That's more than double the mandatory 5% safety limit, a huge operational risk. Using the predictive method, they got that imbalance down to well under 5%, completely solving the safety issue and getting the whole fleet back into compliance. And get this, on top of the safety win, the workshop saw a 12-fold boost in productivity for this job. Just incredible. To put that in perspective, a task that used to take almost a full week can now be done, with precision, in less than a single workday. This is way bigger than just one maintenance task. It really points to the future of how entire rail fleets are going to be managed. Think about this system-wide benefits: a central database for fleet analysis, a perfect digital audit trail for compliance, and historical data that helps you predict future issues and extend the life of your assets. So it all comes down to this question. The technology is here to stop just reacting to problems and start predicting and preventing them. The real question is, are you ready to make that shift?